DC Touchdown Club Pro Player of the Year. The Commanders' Terry McLaurin in the building right now. Terry, look, I look around and I see all of the big names from both present, from high school, from college, from years past here as well, and then I see your name. One of the biggest and the best doing it right now. What does it mean for you to be honored in this level on this stage?
Well, it's definitely a humbling recognition for myself. Since I got here in 2019 to the DMV, I've learned how much football and the culture drives this community and the neighboring communities. And just to be a small part of that, being a part of our pro team has been a blessing. I've been living out my dream, but to be recognized as the top pro player when we have so many great pro players in this area is very great recognition.
I take a look at the DC community, and one of the things that I love is how much they truly support the fan bases. I'll be that high school, the military bowl at the college level, you all, the Commanders at the professional level. What does that community support mean to you all?
I think it's definitely one of the biggest reasons why we try to put out a great product, and we try to give it our all each and every day, because the fans will show their support, and even when things aren't great, they show their support, which is hard to find, you know what I mean? And as a professional athlete, you just want to put in all your craft that you can, but also you want people to appreciate what you do, and you want them to be able to celebrate. And that's why I'm trying to be as engaged as I can with our fans and the community, because they're the reason why we do what we do, partially because of their support.
One of the things about tonight is a portion of the proceeds do go back to help Patriot Point. That is an organization that helps those that have served. A lot of what the DC Touchdown Club does gives back to those who have served in the military.
Definitely.
How important is it to you to give back to the community, especially those who have served?
It's definitely very big on my, I call it one of my pillars, is giving back to my community. And I think it's almost like my duty to really give back the things that I've been blessed with, and try to not only just give back resources, but to give your time and your wisdom. I think is extremely important, not only to the youth, but other people in this community that may need assistance, as well as our veterans who have served our country and try to keep us safe. So anytime I can, speak to them or bring resources or events from my foundation to support those causes, I always try to do that.
Get you out of here on this. I know that you had an opportunity to have a couple of words with the high school student athletes, players of the year. Nicholas Harbor headed down there to South Carolina. Jason Moore going to Ohio State, your alma mater there. What words of advice would you have for anybody who's watching this right now who dreams of one day being where you've been?
Man, it definitely goes fast. I remember being in their situation in high school and going to Ohio State and talking to him and just giving them words of encouragement of chasing their dreams. No matter one's going to South Carolina, one going to Ohio State, but it's college is what you get out of it, is what you put into it. And I think you got to go in with a day one mindset. You know what I mean? Just because you're the top guy at your high school, your area, doesn't necessarily translate to the next level. But also take that confidence and believe that you deserve to be in those rooms, and you're going to capitalize on your opportunities. And number one thing is just work on your weaknesses as well. You know what I mean? So a lot of guys don't want to necessarily take that accountability, because you want to hear everything you do great. And while that's a great pat on your back, you also want to figure out what your weaknesses can be, so you can make those strengths and enhance the person you are and the player.
Man, Pro Player of the Year, Terry McLaurin. Not only great on the field, but great with the words as well. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.